Shalom, shalom. To start this lesson, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to our elders, apostles, great millstone, who rule well, who said 100% truth and truth and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect, scattered across the four winds, who are willing to see videos edifying. Hey, you're a rare breed, don't forget that. I seen that this morning on one of the pages, that a brother has on Instagram, and it just inspired me to make a video, That's the tape brothers. Hey man, the Lord called us out of all the people in the world. He called us out of darkness into his light. He called us to come do the work. We're coming in great men's labor right now, Ancient prophets, the work that they were doing. And spirits of the prophet are subjects to the prophet. Lord willing, hey, we might be those, we are those very prophets. I was prophesying back then. If we're doing this right now, but just gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahshai, man. We gotta thank the Lord. A lot of people, they got that veil on their face. A lot of people, their mind is in the gutter right now. Especially as we see the times, that's prophecies, the signs, everything that's happening in front of us right now, We're that final generation. I believe that, and I say that wholeheartedly, through the Spirit, I believe that we're that final generation. Because, hey, we're the only generation that's seeing all the signs happen right now. I had a conversation with my grandmother, and I was telling her straight up, this is the final generation. And she was like, I think so too. She agreed with me. Because she was like, this is the only generation that's seeing all the signs that Yahushua talked about. All the signs that the prophets talked about, We're seeing these things now. And the rate that it's happening faster and faster and faster and faster and faster, man. The Lord's speeding up the times for who? His elect, We got to continue this work, continue this labor, The Lord said, our labor shall not be in vain. He's not going to forget our works, man. So what you're doing, keep doing it, man. Keep doing it wholeheartedly. Keep feeding the sheep of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, man. Because, hey, knowing you're an Israelite is the top of the surface, man. We're required to do things. And to do things are required, it's an action. It's an action that we have to do. We're required to make videos. We're required to study. We're required to read. We're required to do these things for what? To help us, one, but also to feed the sheep. Because what do y'all should I say? If you love me, feed my sheep. And that's what we were called to do. And who are the sheep? Those are the ones that's going to hear his voice, which is the elect. Lord said, my sheep hear my voice and they follow me. I just, gotta give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahshai, man. He chose us, man. Out of all the people in the world, he chose us, man. And it's just, Shapar. Because you look at the people in the world, these people in the world, their countenance, their appearance, just their face. You look at them, they're through. They're through. But we got the word, man. We got the truth. Okay, our bodies may be tired, we get spiritually attacked each and every day, but we still wake up with energy, we still wake up and fight, we still come out on Saturdays or whichever days that brothers prophesy, we still come out and prophesy the downfall of America, aka Babylon the Great, man. We still do that, man, and that's through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, man. That's why you gotta give the Lord praise, man. You got to, man. So, hey, the Lord he been keeping us since day one, and he's keeping us to this day, man. We know what's to come, man. We know Jacob's trouble gonna come. We know Esau gonna come in like a flood. We know that the enemy is gonna do these things to us. They got tanks, man. They got robot dogs. They got stuff that takes your body temperature. They got so much shit. Well, guess what the Lord said? The Lord said he's gonna lift up a standard. The Lord said we're gonna be like sparks among the stubble, man. Lord said the feeble shall be like King David. And we understand that our weapons of warfare are not carnal, but they're spiritual, man. The Lord gonna give us that spiritual power, man. And we're gonna kick our enemies' ass, man. Blessed is he who see the downfall of his enemies, Adon Ratazah, Lord willing, we part of the elect, man. I'm trying to see the downfall of my enemies. I'm trying to see the downfall of this society, man. And I, you know, Lord willing, you know, I can see it. Lord willing, Kal Akim can see it. Those who are sincere about this truth. Those who are sincere. Not those that sit here for vainglory. You know? But you got to keep going, man. You know, that word endure. I love the word endure because when you think about it, no matter what the circumstances, you just got to go. It's like a marathon. When you're doing a marathon, you know, and you get tired. Sometimes your pace slows down. Sometimes your pace speeds up. Sometimes you go to the side. Sometimes you rest a little bit. But the beautiful thing about a marathon is you never give up. And this truth is like a marathon. You know, you can never give up. This truth ain't for quitters. And this truth ain't for the weak. Like Apostle Tahar said, death to you weak niggas. And I agree with that, man. Hey, there's a job required of us to do, man. We gotta do the job. We gotta complete our mission, man. We got to. We're soldiers. We're soldiers at the end of the day, man. You know? And it's not all about knowing all the precepts, all about knowing all the biggest breakdowns, you know? That's to me, speaking to myself first and foremost, you know, other young brothers like me. It's not about knowing all the precepts, knowing all the biggest breakdowns, you know? Hey, man, you know, it's about if you're doing this work wholeheartedly. Are you trying your best? Are you giving Yahweh Shem Yahshai your all? Are you studying? You know, speaking to myself first and foremost, I need to study more. You know, are you reading? Speaking to myself first and foremost, I need to read more. You know, are you watching videos? Speaking to myself first and foremost, I need to watch videos more. There's stuff required of us, you know. But hey, the Lord is the one that's gonna give the increase. If you want to get better at reading, if you want to get better at studying, you know, if you want to know more precepts, you know, pray to the Lord. The Lord is the one that's going to give the increase, you know. It's just, you know, hey, man, we got to keep calling on the name of the Lord and to continue calling on the name of the Lord, man, because that's where our power is, man. You know, if you read Kings, you know, all the times that they called on the Lord and the Lord came, you know. There was a one account where the Edomites and I believe the Edomites and Moab came, and they came for southern tribe. They came and the Lord told them stand afar off and let His army go to work, and none of them escaped. Not one of the enemy escaped. You know, hey, our power is in the Lord, man. Even King David knew that. Anytime King David was in trouble, what's the first thing he did? Call on the name of the Lord. That's where our power is, man. That's what Esau took from us. Our power. And now we're coming back to our power. What are we seeing? The downfall of this fucking country. The downfall of this fucking wicked ass society, man. We're coming back to our power. The Lord's name has value. They had us calling on JC. Jesus Christos. They had us calling on that, you know? But now we're coming back to our power. We're coming back to who we are, man. Our true nationality. I'm not black. I'm not no nigger. I'm not no Negro. I'm an Israelite. I'm from the tribe of Levi. My brother may be from the tribe of Judah. Brother may be from Manasseh, Ephraim. You know, Gad, Reuben, Benjamin. You know? We're coming back to who we are. And who is that through? Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. You know? Hey, man, we got to get the Lord our praises, man. We got to, man. And us being, you know, we decided to go off. So us, you know, Baruch 4:28, you know, we decided to go off. Not being returned to the Lord, seeking 10 times more. And that's what we're doing, man. Hey, time's ticking. Time is ticking, Akim. We see that too, man. Continue to put your best foot forward. Continue to fight for Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Continue to love and appreciate the stuff that the Lord does for you. You know, pray for a brother. Continue to have fervent charity amongst brothers. You know, continue, man. The Lord loves all that. He's pleased with that. The Lord is pleased with sacrifice. Hey, man, if you got to do a couple sacrifices, hey, the Lord is pleased with that, man. He loves that. He loves when He sees us together, man. He loves when we look out for another, man. You know, Kala Yabashim Yashai, man. The water for this truth. The water for this word. Hey, you know, we just read John 15-21. And, you know, your pa, Yahweh Shai put his life on the line for us, man. You know, and it was a parable that he said, you know, a woman in travail, when a woman, you know, is about to have a baby, she's in pain. Just how, you know, when they brought him to the cross, you know, he was in pain. They're like, fuck, you know. But once it was over, he was good. And hey, what happened? He signed the right side of the Father, you know, and he's coming back to grab his people, man. He's coming back to grab his remnant, his elect. All the one Ratzazat, we're part of that number, man. You know, hey, keep fighting, Malakim. Keep pushing. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. It's not over till we on them chariots. Lord willing, we part of the elect, man. Keep fighting, keep pushing, no matter what the circumstance is, no matter how dire the situation may be. Don't put the Lord in a box. You know, speaking to myself first and foremost. We've been calling on the name of the Lord now. Continue to call on it. Continue. With that being said, I just want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Kakadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and push out the 100% truth in truth and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect scattered across the four winds. The wilderness lesson be edifying. Shalom.